Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hope you've all been doing well. It's been a minute. It's the later stream than I usually like to do. And it'll be a quieter stream than I'm usually associated with. And my streams are already pretty low key as is. So you can't expect high acrobatics tonight. I'll understand if many people pass me by tonight then. I'm certainly not going to bother, advertising this one too much. It's time for the government-mandated MyHouse stream. We're cruising the Cacowards, so we really don't have another choice. We just gotta do what we do. And what we do in this particular case is just cover it. Let's see. Is OBS in place? Good. We're just gonna go on UV and we're gonna use the old classic GZ Doom controls because it's that time. I do have an idea for something interesting we might be able to get going, but obviously I don't know for sure. Gosh, it's loud. There, that ought to do a little better. Welcome to the old house in the middle of our street. Well, there's the old chainsaw. Don't love it. Looks like he got. You know, the problem with my house, to clarify, that I have, is not that it's bad. In my opinion, it's quite good. It's that I played the absolute hell out of it when it came out. I assumed it was much bigger than it actually was. Yep. Well, we can't do much there, so... If you really want a super shotgun, you know what you have to do. Faster. Damn, max damage roll, eh? Just about. Oh boy, I'm getting bodied. Katie says, "No, we lost to the MyHouse." Listen, it's government mandated. I have to do it to keep my Doom streaming license. If you don't do it, they take away your Doom streaming license and foreclose on your PC. OBS needs it to work. I've already played it. Lucky Edie says, I streamed Archie instead. That gives you protection. I see. To be fair, yeah, Archie would, in the convoluted lore that we're establishing, in the dystopia where Doom Streamer is a certified class. There it is. I do like that. I'll be honest, I do like that little boom feature. D-running. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I also have an adverse reaction to D-running. Not because it's bad, but on the contrary, I actually think it's pretty good. But you know how D-running is. Where were the med kits? Lucky Edie says, I lost my marbles when I watched Tarnsman play Maximum Doom twice. That'd do it. That'd do it. Give me that. Oh, boy. I was like 100 hours of D-running. Yep, which is why it was such a good choice for this in particular. Like, that's... I am an absolute, like... The moment that I saw MyHouse.wad and that I saw 27 pages on Doom World, I already knew what it was. Sort of. In fact, I knew what it was more than I thought I did. Lucky 80 says, Archie is one page and the OP was banned. That's how you know it's good. Let's see, when does it hit? There it is. I actually made a thread on Doom World about, hey, why doesn't Jeezy Doom have aleatoric music? Why doesn't it just cycle in between two songs so that that doesn't happen? Like, why doesn't it have WEAS for MIDI? People actually pulled up different, like, GitHub repos and everything showing off that not only can it be done, it's been done multiple times by open source solutions. Oh yeah, and the smooth Doom. I gotta be honest, I didn't even notice the smooth Doom until much later. Agiti says, since I haven't played, I won't watch. Don't want to spoil it for me when the government comes for me. Oh, I understand. Thanks for dropping by anyways, Lucky Edie. Ow, Jesus Christ. Good luck. Yeah, thank you. I'll do my best. To be fair, I always have played. I've done my house before, so I know many things about it. Oh, Jesus. The smooth Doom chain gun is the best one. It's the best one. The shotgun, it's fine, but the chain gun, that's where my heart resides. We should probably drop our first save here. This has been... Oh yeah, you can feel it. Game saved at branch 1 before anything goes too crazy. Stupid shotgunner or stupid shotgunner? You decide. Oh, that's right, I can't jump in MyHouse.wad for some reason. Bit weird, isn't it? But, you know. Jimmy was so real for this mix, though. Jimmy was so real for this mix. Everything's fine. So far. Ducky. You gotta do your room clearing very conscientiously, you know? Need a red skull to activate this object. Oh, you sure do. Where was it? Right, basement. Okay, there's the roll. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna need those. That's probably gonna be a bit of a setback. Health is pretty tight in my house. Let's see. Ah, yeah, there's the seashell. I'm surprised more things haven't used the seashell. There's this art. And there's the 16 that we need to get. Ah, yes, the Xbox. So anyways. Sounding really great out there. There's the blow. We could always leave and go to underhalls, but I think you all know that's not really what we're about here. Also, this is now happening. This is now the case. Anyways. I don't know why that shirt is so hard to get. At least for me, it's been pretty hard to get. Oh, yeah. Let's raise the level a little bit. See Ducky go uppy. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff. That's the ticket. There you go. Okay. When you think about it, there's a lot of sinks in this house, you know? And there's this old classic. The Pepis. I won't pop. I do like this room though. This room's chill. This room, a little weirder. What's interesting about this one is that it already has its own filled grid. Schwazy. The kid needs a milkshake. Kid always needs a milkshake. Yeah, so don't forget to get the Peepus, or that's it. Game is cooked for you. Oh, yeah, don't forget. There you go. We gotta be careful about that. We gotta be conscientious about that. So let's see. We got that's good. This should be, let's call this branch 2. Alright, I forgot about the peeled face in Astral Sanctuary. That was a bit of a jump scare. This is a classic. Don't mess with electrical wiring, eh? Anyway, so what's the next step? Right. There, it's here. Beg your pardon. No. There we go. Game's taking off the kid gloves. Sally loves that sound. Christmas makes me happy. Wasn't meant to be. Where's the downstairs again? Ah, here it is. Drunk buddy. Come to think of it, I don't know if this will work. No, it won't. I hear that in the original revision it kind of did. But it was removed for whatever reason. It's a shame, but you know. Is that noise? Oh, right, basement. Switch to shotgun now, I suppose. You gotta be careful of the mirror world. So we wiped everything out here. The old classic. The balls. Alright. See, looking up a guide for this to realize that there was so much more than I initially thought, more than the burning house, which was the route that I initially took, a bit mind-blowing. A bit mind-blowing. Okay. This is around where branch 2 comes in, because this is one of the first places that you can start locking things off for yourself. Car. Autographed by J.J. Hardy. Say what you will, the vibes are pretty impeccable. Well, you know. Barring certain material considerations. That one is so jank, I'm surprised anybody figured that one out. Adult coloring books. Gotta be careful around here, I tell you that. Right. I believe you have to be careful on the next one. You know, come to think of it, I don't think I've ever really fired a shot in here. He's gone. Don't ask me why. Just in case. We gotta be real careful around here. He's coming. But, Snugs. Right, I forgot how hard he hits. And that's why we save, because I'm really quite bad at this fight. At least if I try to berserk it, you know? Snugs. It's easy to soft lock yourself if you don't notice Snugs. I love Snugs. What a good name for a stuffed animal. That's bye-bye to that area. We're done with that for life. Now we're at branch 3. So we've got a lot of them. And I believe in the mirror world, if we did it right, we should have more. Hopefully enough more. I don't remember how many you need. I think 3 from the snugs section is just about right. It's been a minute. And yes, I named the entire section after Snugs because he's my favorite. Hair Spelth. I believe I meant to say Spare Health, but Hair Spelth came out instead. Is that... Yes. Yes. So yeah. Branch 3, here we go. Chugga chugga. Horse horse. I don't know what that means. My favorite iterations of the house, though one of the least utilized. I don't remember the friction effects, but I'll believe they were there. Oh god. Yep, box. Now that right there, that's a smart detail. That's an intelligent detail. And you can tell already that something's changed. Something's different. The water's a different color. I also love the subtle amount of fog in this room. It just really sells that notion of humidity. I love these minor shots, these minor variations of the house. They really sell things, in my opinion. Before all that, I do think that they sort of underscore some of the ultimate limitations of MyHouse as a concept. Right. Yes, I forgot. Veg, the creator, put a lot into this, but Veg is only one person. Here's my original MyHouse. Once upon a time. But I don't need that right now. Right. This whole thing. It's really funny to me that Decino didn't really get this one. Didn't really jive with Decino too much. I could see how it wouldn't be his cup of tea. Me, personally, I'm looking for various things in here. At one point, I had to learn this intuitively, you know? That point is long past, alright? And this is another place that sort of underscores the limitations of my house, which is that while it has strong thematics in its symbolism, at least in my opinion, it does those in such a way that it relies a lot on fixed tropes from other works. And I think that that is to the detriment of it in certain respects, you know? Yes, why, yes, I am getting lost and stuck in here. How could you tell? Puddle. The puddle was important, wasn't it? It's trying to tell a story, but it... Sky toilet. It leans heavily on the symbolism of the sort of what I would call the liminal space movement. And it's an aesthetic rather than, say, political movement or a pedagogical movement. There's nothing weird going on there. Just get stuck on this place. Uh-huh. There it is. There we go. That's what I was looking for. That's important. It's not incompletable without it, but I would really recommend you grab it, you know? It's important. There's Big Boy. He's a big pain. Oh god, he's already here? The hell? Come on, down you go. Jesus Christ, he's... Yeah, it'll happen sometimes. There's a lot of ways to do it. Well, for intercourse... Less said about that, the better, I think. Okay. This is one of the more divisive areas, since you basically have a one and done, just like the daycare. This I never noticed before. Now these enemies are weird, but they're not unfamiliar to the Doom community. They were used in other projects. Right, that's what I got the backpack for, so that we can grab ammo before we leave. Yeah. Now there's that. And then there's, of course, the fact that you can come back. Mount Pain 27, on the other hand, loved my house from what I can recall. Be careful with it, though. I think we really got all the ammo that there is to get. Oh, and there's just this tunnel. So yeah, just gonna go here, and we're just gonna... Okay. Ah, damn, that's exactly what I didn't want to have happen. Let's just load. One way of dealing with this is to go this way. A little bit more room for mistakes here, you know? There we go. It's fine. Anyways. I do. Often happens after you roll for intercourse, though not every time. Let's take one last look back. Now here, here is where we want to be very careful. In fact, I'm gonna save this as my branch 4 spot. Ah, Mount Esthar from Corruption. Branch 4 is important to good old Defers. Here's where a lot of make or break things start to happen. Blue card to activate this object. Unfortunately, we did not pick that up. We have lost our chance at it, in fact. That exit does actually work, by the way. Good luck getting to it, though. Augie. Bit of an inconvenience, but a good companion. This is why he's a bit uncomfortable. I always manage to avoid getting the bleed card. Not like it's exactly the hardest thing in the world to do. He's a little bit solid. Nothing there. Alright. It's been a minute. There it is. Good doggies are good doggies. Now here, you have to be careful about good doggies and you know, the rest. Here's where it gets tough. Gotta hand it to Veg on the sound design for this one. Jesus. Hi. You? Alright. Oh, Jesus. Bad doggies are bad doggies. Yeah, they sure are. Woof. If you move fast enough, could save yourself a world of headache. Would have forgotten. Pumpkin Rick. I think that's what lost Sally. I was trying to get her to, you know, be into my house. But she couldn't get over Pumpkin Rick. To be fair, who can blame her, right? That's the bit you're going with? Pumpkin Rick? Lo and behold, that was in fact the bit they were going with. He's like a little solid. You can even come back up here if you need to, which you might need to, depending. If I recall correctly, you do not want to go that way. I forget, which way don't you want to go? Save here. That way. We don't want that way, actually. The safest way to do it is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass to remember, but this is the safest way to do it, if I recall correctly. You gotta... Was it even here, or was it in the tiny doggy entrance that I disdained to go down? 'Cause yeah, wasn't there a whole thing down here? Right? Yeah, there was. This took me so many loads to actually hit last time. Yeah, that would be why. That would be exactly why. That's what happens. It's actually a pretty tight jump. Okay. Kitties love tunas. Kitties do love tunas, it's true. They ain't lying, that kitty can tuna. Of course, doggies love human flesh, so bad doggies love human flesh anyways. You gotta be pretty on the ball about it, you know? Good doggies are good doggies. So anyways, that's us done with this area for the vanilla run. Let's put it like that. Oh, you're gone. I didn't even notice you. Yeah. Fair enough. Or maybe I haven't looked at the real one yet. Stud Bunny says YOLO. Hello. Welcome to the government-mandated MyHouse stream. Doggy, please. There you go. Alright. I'm gonna save. Wrong one. Sorry, little guy. Thank you, doggy. This thing, it does have pretty good don't get you stuck behind me algorithms. We love don't get you stuck behind me algorithms. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. Alright. Here we are. Look into the parking garage. And here's that car again. You know, I used to think this was a truck, and I don't rightly know why I think that, or why I used to think that. It's kind of evidently not a truck when you really, you know, get out there and look at it, you know? I am strapped. There's the plain JPEG. We love the plain JPEG. Some new armor. God knows we're gonna need it. This is another missed opportunity, I feel. There's that classic bug. Flipped people out. Chicago departed, Orlando departed, San Diego departed, Puerto Rico departed, Puerto Vallarta departed, Honolulu delayed, Paris cancelled, Beijing cancelled, Beirut CAD, home Cacowards. Dallas? On time. Guess we'll be headed to Dallas. But we may as well take a leak first. Guess it's time, eh? Should use, blood toilet or bloilet. Water toilet. Oh. Let's see. There's a... refill needed. So I recall how to do this. No, I definitely didn't. Let's try again. Yeah, that's the wrong way. It's a tough little puzzle. Refill needed. And you walk this way. Walk this way. Teleport twice. Yeah, no, it's not easy. Refill needed. Now, what was it? IDKFA. It's about the journey, yeah. My reflection winked at me. Ah, okay, yeah, no. Maybe it's... Be careful not to clip into reality in the wrong areas. Yeah. Better safe than sorry. Yeah, no, we don't look at that. What are the other ones? id clip, IDKFA, IDDQD, IDFA. If you find yourself exploring another map, bring a super shotgun back with you. Yeah. I don't know why God mode still works, but all the other ones don't. Oh yeah, and then there's one for, there's no good outcome for a house fire. There sure ain't. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember too many after that. The idea is that you have to do something in this bathroom for a big reward. But forget quite the details. Okay. That's where I screw things up. Yeah, there's a secret to this. Huh. Well, that didn't do it. That didn't do the ticket. Alright. Basically, the idea of the puzzle, to explain, since I'm being bad at it, is you're supposed to find a path that doesn't cause blood to happen, if I recall correctly. So whenever I try that, right, I go this way, I don't look at the thing. I go this way. I go this way. Blood free, right? So you go this way, and this is the wrong solution, right? Then you go this way, and this is the blood demon area. You go this way, also the blood demon area. And the goal is to avoid the blood demon area basically altogether. Yeah. But for whatever reason, I can't seem to quite figure it out. Let's see if I can remember. And by remember, I mean, let's see what DoomWiki says I'm missing. Alright. As you enter, face right, head past the mirror, and turn left at the corner of the room. Okay. Sure. So refill needed. And here. Okay, then we head back. Okay. Oh, so you have to step into the bloody area just enough. Oh, you can face the mirror. There it is. Okay. That was a bit stupid, but whatever. It wasn't... My problem was that I misremembered. The solution to the puzzle wasn't what I thought it was. It happens, though. Anyways, now comes an interesting part. Trying to survive the blood demons. Which, as you can see, easier said than done. %, health. Not great, not terrible. Anyways, feeling fine. Now this is the madam's room, and this is the ladies' room. One of my favorite parts of, you know, my house. Anyways, let's enter. I do love the fact that we're just in the sky at this point. In the sky, 22% health, which isn't great. The cloud JPEGs are such a choice. But you gotta be careful out here. And we're back here. And so we've arrived with all the sacred artifacts. I'm gonna call this branch 5, because there's actually a few ways you can go from here. We can, you know, cover all the essentials for those House of Maniacs. Because as you remember, the kind of ugly modern art, no offense to whoever made it, I think it's just, you know, ugly may have been the wrong word, but eye-catching, then, like, abstract, but then, like, not really carrying any meaning, but then not as fun as some of the more normal portraits. I think it's supposed to be eye-catching, so you notice that this is happening. And you look over there, and you're like, well, that doesn't seem quite right. But anyways, we're beat up all to hell. We're beat up all to hell, so we need to, up a med kit that you really need. Them guys feeling better now. A little bit anyways. So yeah. Now that we're down here finally at what I would like to call... Why are there 5 branch 5s? Oh, we can delete this. Just have that. So anyways, we've got those over there, and then we're missing a couple, I want to say, in the mirror realm. Yeah, we're missing one in the mirror realm. So, let's do the bad ending first. Then we'll do the worse ending, then the bad ending. And then we'll do the medium ending. So yeah, things didn't go well. Oh, we do have a box of bullets. That's nice, right? We do meet those guys elsewhere on the map. Not these guys, though. You can tell how many times I played this because I'm barely even looking. I just know where they are. Alright. Can't go out that way. Gotta go this way. Can no longer go up to the attic, presumably because of smoke inhalation. And then there's Innocence Lost. Ruined Memories. Tarnished History. few other ones, I think. It's dark as hell in here, yes. I do also like this particular implementation of the house, though we barely ever see it. That was cracked and dry. Huh. That's funny. And I'm missing one more thing. How do I do it? I forget exactly, but I believe I need to find one more thing. I always get stuck here for a little bit. Every time. I don't come down to the burn dimension very often, let's put it like that. So, do you come down often to the burn dimension? No. No, there's not a lot of good things out here, though there is a lot of, time wasting, I suppose? There's a particular way of doing this. What's fun is that the enemies spawn in such a way as to keep you from killing everything. So when you're just trying to 100% this, no good. No good. Come back up here, which is is very interesting to me. We can fall back down here. We land in the stairwell. There is where you land if you fall off the sky. And here is the mirror realm. And here is... return back to the burn dimension. But believe it or not, this is not a soft lock, per se. Oh yeah, then you go and do this again. Yeah, it's very infeasible that you would, you know, do it this way. Let's put it like that. The airplane's gone. You just fall, and you end up in the burned house. Like, no one would in a right state of mind go this far. You know, get so far, and in the end... go to the burned house, right? But that's one of them. Many houses that am I. But if you go out there, sold. Navidson Realty. That's my house. That's one way to get out of it. Didn't even find a secret, you know. So you go to underhalls and yeah. Completely normal underhalls. Never mind the strange proportions. It's the only way to get the thingy anyways. That's one way to do it, right? Another way to do it would be, instead of doing all that gaff that I just did, right? You go here. You hit that. Go through there. Fall down here. Open this. And just jump off. Oh yeah, actually, jumping off is probably not the right idea. No, you really don't want to jump off. On the other hand, I don't think it bars you from anything. No, it just locks you into this path. So I screwed that up. Let's try again. I'll show off the other path, the other neutral ending, so to speak. You have to do this, right? Do this, then think carefully about what you have to do. Find the little bathtub room. is this one. Doggy, please. Got that one. Now here, on the other hand, here's where we gotta go, right? Brings us back to the airport. We're feeling good. Still no plane though, right? So we just fall into the void. End up here. Oh, you can just exit. Okay. Let me guess. This is back up? This is back up. Okay. So actually, by this point in the story, you can't. Huh. Interesting. Well, we still have branch 5, so let's go to branch 3, would you believe it? And that way we'll guarantee the other neutral ending. So in this ending, you just, you know, you're still locked in the house. Ooh, spooky, spooky. Then you just go in here, right? Go through here, drop down here, go this way, this way. Hi, doggy. This way. That's right, pal. That's right. Okay, go this way. Yep. Sure, why not? We don't, strictly speaking, need it. What we do need is not to beef this area up too hard. Thing which we are capable of accomplishing for ourselves. Basically, we just need not to fall. Can amusingly lower that. I do always get twists turned upside down when I have to unlock all the things again. Probably should have thought this through a little bit better when I thought of my unlocks, but oh well. We'll get there in the end. Yeah, that'll do it. Go. Alright, there we go. Not through here, though. Through here, finally. Obviously, we don't need a BFG since we're still branch 3. Just, you know. Shame you can't jump, but I guess they knew what they were cooking, huh? Go through here, grab your chain gun, hit the plane. Okay, blast them. Yep, it's fine, it's fine, it's all fine. Okay. Alright. Go through here. And we end up here. Well, I don't know what that was. So anyways, this is also the house. But as you can tell, nobody's home, the lights are off. It does give you a record of what you missed, in case you want it. However, Mirror World is locked to you, so you don't get the full extent. The utilities are gone. There's boards here. That's like a mattress bed board or what? Or just curtains. Curtains drawn. You can go up here, but it's locked. There's no attic. There's the garage, the garage. Here's the utility closet. This thing doesn't turn on. Go down here. This is open, but there's nothing here. You know, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. But it's also not burned down. Sold by Navid's Realty. You go out, you gotta, yeah, you know, underhauls, right? So that's one alternative. Let's go back down to branch 5. Right, it's very slow to load because it's a big map. One of the biggest ever made, really. Well, possibly, depends on your definition. Another way to end the map, this is a stupid way to end the map, but you can do it, is just, you know, go through here, go through here, go through here, you're done with my house, you enter Slaradnu, and that is this place. Yeah, that'll happen. I really need that health kit. They weren't lying. Right. Now I finally understand why. I didn't carry over my armor, only my health. I used to have such huge problems with Slaradnu, and I'd never understand why. Yeah. Now I understand why. So because it's reversed, so my muscle memory is completely in the toilet. Also, I get tagged for high damage rolls here for some reason. I usually don't know if there's some other secret to these guys that makes them more dangerous than they seem. I suspect there might be, because you get awful luck with these dudes. Like, truly just terrible luck. Yep. But, get the super shotgun, and that's one way to do it. And by one way, I mean basically the only way to get a super shotgun in the entire map. Still, there's a certain amount of fun being able to go back into the My House map with a super shotgun. Now, the only downside of doing it this way is that you enter immediately from the mirror universe. Which means that, you know, things are pretty dismal for you. Sally does love the reverse monster noises, so I'm making sure she gets lots of them. There we go. Yep, there's a classic Slared new gameplay that everybody's come to enjoy. Whoop. I realized probably another reason I had such a hard time with Slared before was because I didn't get my Mega Armor, which I always do. And I always do because I have perfect muscle memory of it when it's the right direction. When it's not the right direction, I probably didn't get the Mega Armor. I didn't realize there were also reverse barrels, but I should have suspected. That's right. Yep. I did not notice the reverse barrels where I was trying to get out of Slared before. Still. This is one way to deal with, you know. And there's my house again. Well, you enter it from here, which is a much worse place to enter it from. As you go back here, so we've covered the neutral endings, the house fire, and the, you know, other house. The house fire and the busted one. And then the just leave option. We've done all of them. Alright, there we go. So now, let's carry on with the more important endings. Good and bad. So we're missing all but one, but we know where to go to get it. There it is, just as the stories foretold it. So, and then we get through. There's just no light. Why? If it isn't a hit song from West German band FEX, Subways of Your Mind. Originating from their mixtape in 1984, played on various radios. Combining pop and new wave aesthetics. A very well-known and familiar song. Heard many times. Subways of your mind. Your way. Welcome to the Hell Office. Here's this spot. And yeah. So blood happened. Instant gold status could be yours. Join now, Shell. And yes, I know about the sludgy machine, but we're not going to worry about that right now. Soda jerks. Huh. For a moment I thought they were holding hands. I wonder if that's an actual, like, anything. Action beer. It's got a gun on it. And there's that. It's my turn. And then there's, of course, this room. Very familiar room. Go through here. Here you are. Right. Now, the 7 seals are unlocked, but we have other work that we need to do. Now, we need to go back in here, go to the Mirror Realm, go through here, and immediately we'll see this. The fire, the streets, and the Shell Station. Need to go back here. Okay. And we'll branch 5 again. Then go through. And just as before, it'll be quiet. There's this place. Nice. I managed to juke my own brain. I'll do that sometimes. Here it is. Instead of a very visible car, there's instead a sector flashlight, which is barely visible at all. Here we're in the Hell Station again. This time, instead of little droplets of blood, it's a crime scene in there. There's a dumpster. But there's also the rocket launcher with 10 rockets. 10 whole rockets, could you believe it? So, we go over here. We look around. And if I recall correctly, you can see a flame trail up in the distance. That flame trail corresponds roughly to somewhere around here. Yep. So, we'll save again. Just step on the campfire. We see S plus A. We hit it. And here we are. At the beach. S plus... yeah. Come up close to the shore and... well... something's wrong. Something's very, very, very wrong. It's all cut out. It's all fake. Stereo isn't even plugged in. My house. And you hit it. Your ammo's gone. Your armor's gone. Your inventory's gone. You can't move. And that's it. That's the worst ending. You're trapped there forever. So we do not do that. We head back. And something's brewing. And we run. We absolutely run. Keep running. Because that's the mirror archvile. And the mirror archvile is not as friendly as your regular archvile, who's already not the friendliest thing in the world. We keep going. Now here's where it gets bad. We do not want that thing's attention. In point of fact, from this point on, the mirror universe is very much not a good place to be. We gotta go. So here's where things get a little rough. Not in here, though. This place is fine. Now, this guy sucks to deal with, but it's fine. That is not so fine. Yeah. So things could be better. Let's put it like that. As you can tell, things outside are also a little bit, you know, dicey. Checking back at the mirror universe. The mirror archvile. Well, he loves Christmas, and we're gonna leave him to it. In general, we're gonna leave the mirror archviles to it because, as you can tell, it's not looking good out there. It's not looking good out there. Now, the basement, also full of stuff. At this point, you could still burn down the entire house if you want. Which is a really funny way to end this, when you think about it. You got this far and all the secret stuff, and you're just like, nah, burn it down. Okay. Unfortunately for us, we don't have our old health anymore. Stud Bunny says fun. Yep. I would say it's fun. There's one more thing we should check out before we ditch the place, though. Oh god. I was gonna say goodbye to that real quick. Because I believe this is still activated. Oh god. Yeah, it's busy out there. So I believe we can still do this. I might have to load to a previous save, but I don't know. We'll find out soon enough. I believe this doesn't close yet. I should check Doom Wiki just in case. Yep, yeah, we should be good. We've just rolled unlucky, so give it a minute. Really unlucky. Finally. So, I've been in here before, and I know that it's very important to save. Welcome. Now, if you can't see things, I guess I would say do not adjust your set. It really is like this. It really is like this. Welcome to the house. Yeah, it's really like that. It's really like that. We need to go a little bit further, yeah. Okay. Right, the map does not help. Honestly, kind of don't know why I thought it would help, but you know. There's that Deffer's optimism for you. And yes, I am looking for something. As you can tell, though, it's hard as hell to, like, see anything. I don't even know what YouTube compression is going to do to this thing. Because, like, this is barely visible for me. I don't know how visible it's going to be for you all. Let's see. Okay, there's that all going on. Yeah. I'm familiar with that all. And there's this all. And then there's this. Then this. Okay, yeah. Sure. Then this. It gets darker here. Then this. Okay. This connects back into this. Right. Which apparently connects back into this. Okay. Sure. Okay, and then we've got this. Which leads to here. Okay, sure. And here it is. Or almost. Here's the Great Hall. And you wanna proceed in a straight line from here. Yep. And there it is. The bottomless staircase. And well, yeah, you know how it is. If you fall off, you die, and you can't, you know, you can't go back, as they say. So, yeah. The Great Hall, and then if you move beyond it, there's more of this. But yeah, that is, yep, that's my house. You know, that's at least my house of leaves. And honestly, I think that the, this is just, it's just balling. It's just balling real hard. Anyways, we have a good ending to get to. Okay. Chain gunner noticed us. Alright. There it is. Right. We don't have a plasma for some reason, so... Yeah. I forgot to grab the Glee card, so this is... There we go. Alright, that's good. Okay. We're out of rockets again. That's no good. Okay. Okay. We have 15 rockets remaining. Not a great amount, but not a disaster. We got. All right. Fine. And we just slowly wait it out. Wait it out. Wait it out. We've got 2 rooms 332, by the way. I don't know if there's supposed to be significance to that. Or if it's just an oversight. You know this number. We all know this number. Yep. Even here you can see some of the parts of the bathroom. Anyways. Picked up the key for room, you know, M1C. This is such a good effect, by the way. Refill needed. Such a good effect. Easily the creepiest thing in the entire game. Easily. Forget what to do after this point, though. Ah, right. So this is a good way to get the odds back in your favor. Let's put it like that. I like doing this. I always like that. I feel like it's a complete saga. Because, yeah, that's the defibrillator. And you end up back here. And, yeah. It's time. $15 rockets, and we do what we gotta. There she is, and there they are. Now, of course, I'm still bad at the game. And, to be fair, my lighting options are, you know, camera correction, I believe. We'll go with classic light mode. Is that any easier? No. And just for this fight, I'll up the brightness by 1, I guess. Or okay, well. Jesus, I'm already at that percent. God. Jesus Christ, these Mancubi are no joke. They're a real threat when you can't see them. Okay, well, let's try again. Oh, god damn it. I almost had something there. I was almost cooking. Let's do it. It's just the fact that it's so damn dark. Cause asks, are you gonna max this? It's impossible to max as far as I know. I think I can beat this fight, but you can't actually max it for a number of reasons. No matter which route you take, something will happen. Come on, Pain Elemental. Ah, god damn it, every time. But I am gonna beat this fight. Cause says, yeah, you just have to go back to save before decisions are made and go back to it. Oh, in that case, I already got all the other endings. So I guess I did max it, depending on your perspective. Kind of hard to confirm that I got every single kill. The main problem is my rendering mode is just dark as hell. Follow me through. Okay. Okay. Ouch. Auto-aim, what are you doing? Why are you doing this to me? Ugh, boy. That's the downside of that spot in this fight. Oof. Night rockets. God, and just getting two-tapped by the Mank. It's because I already used the only armors in the set. The armor sets in the game. That was the downside of the way that I decided to restore my health. Oh my god. Jesus, I'm just 2 hits from death, basically. Anyways. Sure would be nice to get a armor. Okay. Okay, well. Jesus Christ. It's always like this. Well, that was bad. Oh, they just show up. It's okay, though. I do have a route. I do have a strategy. I just have not successfully implemented it yet. Yep. 3 tapped and done. The idea is I have to survive long enough to basically... Okay. Okay. Oh, thanks, Spider Mama. Not even paying attention to the enemies that you're hitting. Good. Just focus in on me. It's fine. Great. Great. We'll keep going. We'll keep going then. Bastard. Stupid Baron, ruining everything. That's the problem. Everything's dark as hell. You ever heard of dark showers? Now we got dark slaughter. They're everywhere. Where was it? What? I don't see it. Ouch. No, he's just gonna kill me, because... Okay. But no, this is another way to do it. It's just... haven't had much luck with it yet. Okay. That's good. Why is she so focused on me? Okay. Now this should be doable. It's a good thing I mid-fight saved there, because, yeah. Alright. They'll do that. They'll just obliterate you immediately. Of course it was the Spider Mama who just pot shot me once and killed me. She refuses to infight. It's crazy. I'm right here. Come on, come get me. Not like that. Jesus Christ. Okay, we need to get in here. She really does not want to attack anything but me. Are you for real? Alright. Fine. Of course I got one tapped by a Mancubus. Why wouldn't I? God damn it. So yeah, this final fight is surprisingly tough. It would be pretty straightforward if I just had like NVGs or something. Then it wouldn't look as good. We're out of order. Finally. All right. Well, I can't confirm everything is dead. Whoa. It's not far now. There it is. That's plus A. Little guy. The moon rising, sun setting. And that's the real ending to My House. Or the best ending. Happiness has to be fought for. What an all-timer. What an absolute all-timer. One of the best to ever do it. One of the best ever to do it, period. Anyways. One last thing I wanted to try. Oh god, no. No. That's not what I wanted to do. Ooh, no. Oh, that sets me back. Never mind. Basically, I wanted to show off some of the no-clip features that are a little bit more unusual, but then I immediately saved instead of loaded and saved over the save that I needed to load. Oh no. Okay, well, let's see. Can I MyHouse speedrun it? I don't know. Ducky. Chugga chugga, horse, etc, etc. I beg your pardon? What, really? Never done that before. Likely didn't know it was possible to begin with. So we've already 100% completed it, so we don't really need to worry about basically anything. I think except okay. Okay. need the bleak card for that. Okay. No. Pumpkin Rick, sure, why not? I will say, my house definitely does get a little bit less emotionally charged if you're able to spot the references. I've mentioned it before, and I'll mention it again. My doggy. Okay. Amazing, as usual. The platform skills of a born winner. Cause says the dogs are pure nightmare fuel. Yeah, they're pretty good at it. That's also not great. I did miss that the first time, so it's good to see. Cause says I hate the feeling of being chased. To be fair, I'm pretty sure a lot of us are supposed to. I'm pretty sure that's working as intended. I'd frankly be a little bit more scared if we were like, you know what? The feeling of being chased makes me feel alive. I love it a lot. It makes me feel good. That would be interesting. There are people who are like that. So my idea is simple. Okay. It doesn't work. Okay, never mind. Yeah, that was basically what I wanted to test. So doing that has changed all the TVs in the world to be turned on and to static, but that's not really interesting. Unfortunately, I was obsessed with that when I was playing the game. Are you kidding me? No. No, I thought the static was a big deal. I don't want to dwell on how much time I wasted chasing static. It was a lot. But yeah, basically, the working hypothesis was, right? What if I were to use that to go to the spot, use that to go to the spot, then it clip on out of there, go through the back rooms, and in the back rooms get out, and then having escaped the back rooms, I could in effect, Jesus, that thing scared the hell out of me. Yeah, and here's a torb. Only problem is you have to go, you know, down here. So, you know, if you need a spare torb, this is how you get it. But obviously, that only has so many benefits. You had to clip on out of here. Walk into the back rooms. Home of the back rooms. And I take your order. You're not alone here. And if the thing finds you, you're basically screwed. That's the thing. If it finds you, you're screwed. Stud Bunny moose. Hang in there, baby. Yep. Hang in indeed. It's not good to have that thing zooming in after you. But yeah, there's a way to exit the back rooms. I used to memorize it, but I actually never went here legitimately. Hey, dude, what's up? He will kill you if he gets close to you. Like, it's not a contest. It's just, case in point, he's getting close. And, just like you, he can no-clip through walls. Coincidence? I don't think so. Stud Bunny says, this looks fun. I think it does. But, back rooms being back rooms are a little bit played out, you know? Not everybody loves them. I have positive associations with the back rooms because I associate them with, ooh, you got behind me. Probably because I scrolled through. I associate them with Blender. Yeah, there we go. Consequence of the way he hurts you, if he grabs you just a little bit, you're probably okay. If he grabs you a lot of it, you're in trouble. Like, this represents so much effort. The individual flickering lights, the frames, endless repetition, which is scary, sure, but it's not just scary. It's like a load of work to get that to happen. Hi, dude. Ouch! Oh, right, he tosses himself as a projectile. Forgot he did that. Yeah, I forgot the way out of the back rooms. Hold on a second. Let's see. There is a way out. Nope, it doesn't say. It says in a Doom Wiki video, but you get the idea. I was on the right path when I saw the hang in there poster, but this computer's not it. It's funny that it's still turned on though. Basically, it just takes you to the endless stairway, which we've already been. This dude also has 2 billion health. So, you know, what is it? Int large max or something like that. Gotta be careful about it, you know? Yoink. That's how you know you're in between two teleporting line deaths. It's a complete mess. Haven't seen the kitty poster in a while, though. Come on, get away from me. Back to this stupid computer. Oh, he's coming. God damn it. He's not the hardest monster in the world to evade. He's just a pain in the ass. Yeah. This place is designed to disorient and confuse, even with the landmarks. Which it does to great effect, in my opinion. What we're looking for is an actual solid door. Definitely not anywhere near it. Oh, screw it. You get the picture. Anyways, yeah, that's my house. The cool thing that I thought I was gonna have, I didn't have, and other than that, you just basically... There's a random switch that you have to no-clip to from a very specific spot, and it does effectively nothing. It just adds a door that wasn't there before. And it's in the Brutalist zone. But other than that, that's pretty much the entire thing. So, before we leave, I'm going to complete my usual ritual, which is to say, actually look at the Cacoward entry for it, which is expansive, let's say. It's expansive. So let's get that pulled up, and then we'll carry on from there. Okay, let's see. Let's see. It's not going to be in Hardfast. Austrian Avian Association, Shrine of the Silver Cyber Primate, lies beneath, settlements. It's not on page 2. I think it's in page 3. Maybe it's in page 4. Udino, Devolution. Yeah, there it is. Alright, finally. Window capture. In the middle of our street. For reasons nobody can quite explain, MyHouse.wad caught the attention of the uncaring, unknowable algorithms of the world's crumbling social media platforms, and as a result, the world at large, despite just being a newbie WAD, given the quick modernization by the late author's friend. A touching gesture, but its sudden grip on the world at large was startling and frankly a little weird, and it brings up questions about how easily gameable the modern internet is in the wrong hands. Maybe there's more to it. But frankly, we're just putting this here so TikTok, YouTube, etc. doesn't unite as a single monolithic hive mind to fill our respective mailboxes with unmentionables. And then MyHouse.pk3 by Veg. Doom 2, GZ Doom, 1 map, question mark. Doom is old now, and it follows that even as fresh new blood joins in, the community has gotten old as well. The carefree follies of youth have decayed into the swamplands of paperwork, careers, parenthood, aches, and yes, the constant reminder, especially in recent years, of one's own mortality. Which brings us to My House, a lightly remastered version of a childhood project restored by a friend of its recently deceased author in their honor. Somehow, this modest shard of history, this newbie wad by an outsider, grabbed a lot of attention for inadvertently bringing together so many pieces of what this community is and has become, and more importantly, how it came together. Or at least that's how it presents itself. Nothing is ever simple. There's a bathroom that transes your gender. Nobody making mods, or really any creative work, starts fully formed, as Walt Stanchfield's old line about 10,000 bad drawings attests. As much as we all start with grand visions of making massive 64-map TC masterpieces, our lack of grip on the fundamentals forced most of us, especially in the innocence of the mid-90s, to start by recreating the places we knew best. Schoolyards, workplaces, the local mall, our homes. Something to wave in front of the faces of our real-life friends who also knew those places to get some encouragement before starting our first fully invented gameplay spaces. And from there, the nascent internet, to learn from the encouragement and occasional scorn of strangers thousands of miles away who were also walking next to us on the same path. Maybe we've just all gotten a bit sentimental with the years, but My House, at least on the surface, feels like an encapsulation of everything about why the journey started for a lot of us. The joy of putting stuff together for the simple goal of making a couple of the neighbor kids smile. Personally, it took me back to my early teens, haphazardly drawing poorly scaled mazes in build.exe to swap on floppies with a few classmates I'm still friends with today, decades on. Enthusiastic discussion of how to turn familiar surrounds into strange, sector-based traps for our occasional LAN sessions over sandwiches near the basketball court. A time spent chasing the simple joys without understanding of or care of concepts like gameplay design or map flow. The light remastering work done by Veg could have been disastrous, but it manages to stay on the side of respectful, adding some minor UDMF features like translucent glass without plunging into full GZ Doom gaudiness. Given that a good chunk of the community's veterans have become involved with either remastering the games of their youth for a new audience or recreating the feelings those games gave them with original games, it feels like a bit like a summation of the full journey, from humble origins to the present day in all of its complexity. And then you look at the provided supplementary material, and you see the reactions on the first couple pages of the Doom World thread, and then you run the PK3 instead of the WAD, and then you realize all too late what everyone's actually going nuts over. MyHouse.pk3 is a lot of things, and a tidal wave of ink has been spilled about its many intricacies and themes in a Doom mod, perish the thought, over the last year, but where it stands out and makes its mark in history is in how it uses modern source port functionality not as a means to an end, but as an essential, indelible part of the story and the experience. From corridor switching destination on the return trip to basic gameplay functionality changing and subverting itself, the entire adventure is a seemingly endless queue of clever magic tricks set up not to wow or amaze, but to keep the player second-guessing themselves, doubting their own memory, and fearing that they have dug too deep, all without knowing that they have merely scratched the surface. With mods like this, where half the fun is in the surprise, it's hard to give a definitive response about where to start, especially now that the surprise is all over the internet and even being forwarded on by its very inspirations. Let's see, and that's, Mark Danielewski. But probably the best way to approach things is to go in as blindly as humanly possible. Sink your teeth in as deep as you can, and find what you can while resisting the urge to look at walkthroughs or spoilers. Make mistakes and see where they take you. Then dig up those spoilers and see what you missed. Once you've had your fill, look up those lengthy technical analysis videos that reveal all the magic tricks, cards up sleeves, and hidden compartments. Then take another look with a fresh appreciation for the logic behind the chaos. MyHouse.pk3 is a lot of things, but above all else, it's a complete demonstration of just how far we've come over the last 30 years. Odyssey of Noises, Best Original Soundtrack for Doom Project. Memory equals entry RRR by Essel Fortune. It might have been the first indicator that something was off about this place. Maybe GZ Doom stuttered for a second. Perhaps you misheard an extra symbol crash. Or was that note just plain wrong? Running for Evil, better known by its internal file name drunnin, is a hallmark of newbie mappers' first foray into the game. It's the default song, the standard. It takes more effort to replace than it to leave it in. So hearing those iconic bass notes when entering a map isn't anything out of the ordinary. MyHouse.wad begins with a masterful manipulation of drunning by musician James Paddock, who needs no introduction. which sets you on edge just as much as the level itself does. It's just plain wrong, in a variety of subtle, unsettling, and uncanny ways, including a Discord notification. As you push further into the enigmatic house, the music accompanying you changes as well, which is where memory, entry R, comes into play. It isn't easy to separate the song from the map it plays on because memory entry R serves as an excellent analogy for the average MyHouse.wad experience. It's a powerful representation of your previous expectations to reality. Beginning with a somehow even more corrupted version of Running from Evil, the song almost sputters like a car struggling to start, lingering on the opening bass note of D Run and barely hanging on as it's stretched and manipulated. The scattered pieces of what was once a familiar song waver in and out of the distant soundscape. Disassembled fragments of barely recognizable drum loops play out like a broken machinery. It complements the player's journey particularly well, uncovering new versions of the house while everything seemingly inwardly loops into twisted versions of itself over and over again. As the remaining components of the piece sprawl out, any semblance of conventional song structure begins to fade. Ethereal, spacey paths have taken root, guiding us further on our travel through the different permutations of the house. It feels bizarre and unfamiliar, dotted with static echoes in the unperceivable distance. The middle section of the song builds toward a discordant, buzzy synth section that feels like being caught in the middle of a storm of clouded thoughts and hazy memories. As we escalate out towards what could only be an anxiety-inducing conclusion, everything becomes louder and noisier until, all of a sudden, it fades out. The last 2 minutes of Memory Entry R are hauntingly beautiful and stand out as one of my favorite ambient pieces of music ever created. The melody in this portion is simple on the surface but built on an almost unnoticeable bed of noise. It's the perfect accumulation of everything that came before it. The unsettling manipulation of prolonged samples and splashes of distortion are long gone, and what's left can only be described as contemplative. It leaves you curious, wondering what puzzles and mysteries await you in this strange world, but as with everything concerning this map, it all loops back to the beginning. Fortune has crafted a masterful, brilliant piece of music that effectively complements the player's journey. Much like the map it's featured in, I wish I could go back and experience the whirlwind of emotions I felt listening to Memory Equals Entry R for the first time. That's from Cardboard Modi. Our House. My House wasn't the only house-themed project in 2023. There were a surprising number of experimental and horror-themed maps which all incorporated homes, and this is the setting for their narrative. While My House might be the most prominent example of this archetype, each of these projects attempts something uniquely different within the medium of Doom. The Thing You Can't Defeat, by Your Opinions Are Wrong. Released last year, The Thing You Can't Defeat takes direct inspiration from collected albums of Everywhere at the End of Time, a surreal musical experience which explores the progression of dementia. As the player, you experience the slow descent of cognitive decline as the familiar locations of Episode 1 are stripped away, leaving behind the empty, nondescript texture of Kraytop 1. The episode ends with a bold choice even for a mod experimental as The Thing You Can't Defeat. Moving by German Peter. A Doom walking simulator which features a fully voice-acted story and an environment brimming with Doom cute. The events of the map play out through phone conversations with your friend as you somberly pack up the belongings in your apartment in preparation for moving out. The story packs quite a punch for such a simple 20-minute map. Eastmost Quest by Tomi Rahala. A bizarre experience where you play as a child, exploring their own house while trying to avoid an escalating series of horrific events. What begins as an uncomfortable evening being left alone with your siblings devolves into full eldritch horror as the house is slowly consumed by increasingly corrupted monsters. Arlington by Bank. Arlington is a tongue-in-cheek project that takes the banality of trapped-in-a-house daily pandemic life and allows you to explore increasingly absurd events based on your actions within the apartment. Cleaning the litter box, rolling a joint, conversing with a giant sector man made from Satyr Switch textures, all perfectly normal things you'll be doing in Arlington. A Visit to the Creep Doctor by Caesar. Released after the media circus of My House, one might be mistaken in thinking that A Visit to the Creep Doctor was directly inspired by the aforementioned map. However, both were created independent of one another, despite seemingly identical concepts. While My House has been described as a horror mod, A Visit to the Creep Doctor is unapologetically a true horror experience, and, similar to My House, it's best left to surprise. Even more impressive, this is all accomplished within the confines of Vanilla Doom. Map Not Found. Ethereal Breakdown, Map 08. The Ethereal Breakdown Megawad last year contained the enigmatic Map Not Found, a Doom 64 level where a regular walk down the Cheeto store turns into a terrifying journey through empty apartment blocks, dilapidated basements, and shadowy figures seemingly following your every move. Just what sinister force could be hiding behind all this? Then we've got Doom as an art scene. From the very beginning, maps like The Sky May Be have used Doom as a medium for creating some truly unique experiences. When people weren't building maps based on their homes, they were using the EdTech 1 engine with the help of a GPL source and advanced boards to create works of interactive art. Witch's Flakes Candy by Laserdoom, Doom 2, GZ Doom 1 map. I'm not going to pretend I have any clue what the hell the famous Mexican comedy series Chavo del Ocho is. I do. But one thing I can gather is that it must be weird as hell. This map is apparently a recreation of the neighborhood in which adult actors portray children in a variety of comedic situations while, apparently, exploring the themes of homelessness many children face on a daily basis. I don't understand it, but apparently this is the Mexican Doom community's equivalent of My House, or I would assume MyHouse.wad. Sensory Deprivation Chamber. This stylized, minimalist map set is more in line with traditional Doom gameplay. Despite the addition of Supercharge, however, the surreal environments provide some fascinating and breathtaking set pieces in which to slaughter the denizens of hell. Despite the simplistic texture usage, the hardware render is on full display, utilizing 3D floors, reflections, and line portals on every map. Defy the Omphalos by Agent JR, Crash, Anotak. Don't mistake Defy the Omphalos for a Lilith PK3 sequel, even if it shares some of the same glitch horror traits, including reality-bending shader palette choices and the bizarre enemies. This is a very much combined group effort between Agent JR and Crash, two authors with plenty of creative ideas, and Anotak, and it's not accidental that the former two are given first billing on the mapping list. The shaders, inspired texture curation, and black goop sub-theme show there is a lot of creative territory to be explored in the dilapidated city genre, and in GC Doom mapping as a whole. Four Comas by Dawnbreeze. Four Comas is unabashedly inspired by My House, from the exploration of the same environment through a multitude of variants, traversing mirrored dimensions and collecting artifacts to solve a greater puzzle. It proudly wears its similarities on its sleeve. It's certainly interesting to see the same concept implemented by a different author. MyCrimes.wad by Dieting Hippo. The former president of the United States is facing felony charges in 4 separate cases, ranging from conspiracy to defraud the United States to racketeering charges related to conspiracy, false statements, and document forgery. Inspired by MyHouse.wad, Dieting Hippo cleverly combined its gameplay mechanics with the former president's 32 felony counts of willful retention of national defense information and violation of the espionage, 6 felony counts of obstruction-related crimes, and 2 felony counts of false statements by Scuba Steve. And as we all know, that was very relevant. It all came back in the end. Anyways, now that we've completed our nightly ritual when it regards Cacowards winners, we have officially fulfilled our contractual government obligation by the United States Department of Streaming Services, and we don't have to play My House again. Kaz says, I heard PK3. We playing Q3 now? Oh wait, GZ Doom does PK3s. Yeah, it does PK3s. I do love a PK3. It's a good file format, even if it's just a .zip, but fancy. I do like it. And Sonic5402 followed me 2 hours ago, so thank you for the follow, Sonic. Sorry I didn't shout you out earlier. I appreciate it, though. Anyways. Kaz says the world needs to move back to PK3. You will get no argument from me. I think it's fine. It's like a WAD, but it's easier. It's easier to deal with. It's easier to package. PK3s are peak. If you want to be fancy, we can compromise. PK7. But PK3s are all right. Anyways, thank y'all for joining me tonight. Next week, we'll have a break from Doom for a little bit. I don't know what I've got in mind, but it'll be something that's not Doom for a little while. Cause says PK7 can die in a fire, and then says night-night. Night-night to you too. Y'all stay safe out there, and until next time. Bye-bye.